Hey guys, it's Carla's from Carla's Readings. What I wanted to do was do a twin flame reading, but I want to do this on a little bit differently. And the way I want to do it is to help the divine feminine help the divine masculine. So I'm going to do the energies separately and see what comes up. So we'll do the masculine up the top, feminine down the bottom, and we're just asking what we're working through and how we can work through it at the moment. I think it's really important, yeah. So what we're learning to do at the moment is come into our power. And we're separating the energies, but of course we are going through the same stuff anyway. Yeah, personal power. So this is the Divine Masculine's row, but please read it for both. I'm separating it so it's easier, but please take on both. Please take both on board. So this is coming into personal power, and it's almost like making the choice to speak up. The masculine is making the choice at the moment to speak up about his worth and open up his heart. I've got almost half the chakras here in the masculine row, so speaking up and feeling like open and receptive to communication and to what's going on. So open and receptive to communication and love, opening the heart. So for whoever's working through this journey, emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever, do some work around being open to receive, because I feel like it's vastly like closing up at the moment. So open up, just make sure you're staying open to receive and you're being vocal, you're allowing yourself to speak up. Whether that's with, if that's with the divine feminine or that's with family or whoever that's with, do it. Just allow yourself to be in that energy of love. And you're learning to be assertive and assert yourself and use your discernment on when you want to speak up and who you want to speak up to and how you want to speak up and that kind of thing. You're learning to discern. I feel like there's a few things going on in your life. It could be that it could even be a decision between a few females that have come into your life. But it also could be like jobs. But I really more so feel like it's to do with the heart. So I can't say hiccuping. Must be clearing the throat chakra. So it could be that there's a few feminine that have come into the masculine's life that they're learning. They're like saying, do I want this or do I not want this? Like, what do I want? They're really using their discernment. They're learning to speak up. And they're also learning to speak their truth and speak up and be, confident in themselves and who they are and be comfortable about what they're talking about and not feeling like shame in who they are. They're feeling much more confident in who they are and they're ready to sort of speak up. So again, it could be with anyone in their lives. This could be towards the divine feminine, or it could be towards like other women, which is still good learning. So okay, so as the masculine energy, so don't forget, just because it's masculine energy, we all have the masculine feminine within us. So we are also learning to speak up. We're also learning to use our heart and also learning to receive and to understand who we are and to be strong in who we are, be the divine feminine, be in that power, be that, maternal, beautiful, loving energy. And that's what the feminine's, needs to remember to do as well. Like, although it's masculine energy, it's within us. So stepping into our power, we're all stepping into our power. There's a balance. using the balance, not roaring too loud, but being ferocious, but also being wise and having that wisdom about you, and being strong, and loving and kind and wisdom, and all these like beautiful like array of emotions and attributes. And for the feminine energy, spirit is asking us to stop and to listen to ourselves, listen to our guidance, and stay strong in who we are, and always voice your truth, always speaking your truth. Again, like being strong in your own self and what you want, and being assertive with what you want in your life, and embracing the things that you've already got in your life, embracing the journey that's we've already been through, um, and all that kind of thing. Embracing yourself, embracing your divinity, the earth, Mama Earth, and Gaia, and embracing like the moon, the stars, the sun. Everything is the eternal energy within us that we are embodying and like encompassing and embracing. Um, so there's a real strong message about like listen, listen to your guides, listen to yourself, listen to your inner knowing. Like we are busting through these templates of like truth at the moment, and wherever things are not true, or where we're not being true to ourselves, that's just a straight out lie, and it's blocking energy to union. And spend some real time sitting with how you feel about things, and what your truth is, and what you really want out of this connection, but also out of the connection within yourself, right? And just remembering to be open to receive, and as you receive, you need to give. So it goes both ways, being open to give, to receive, to the yin, the yang. Like everything is a balance, an eternal balance. And don't you forget that. Like um, it's a real energy of receiving at the moment, because even listening is receiving. I just feel like there's further insights that are coming for this feminine energy. So not to say the masculine's not receiving that, but to there's further insight and wisdom that is coming up for the feminine as they confront their fears, right? As they go into receiving mode and allow people to come into their lives, allow new people to come into lives. Like some of you might be meeting new men, this kind of thing, and like again using your discernment when they come in. Like, is this person right for me? Is this not? Like, if anyone in your life, using discernment, confronting your fears, confronting that inner child, and healing that inner child. After this period has come through, there's going to be some real insights coming through for you, next level insights. So spend some time in meditation. Listen. We're seeking the truth, but we might not be listening. Okay, seeking the truth, but really need to listen and receive and embrace and give and confront. It's just all the words on the cards. So as the masculine energy is really energetically emotional at the moment, working through their emotions, they're clearing their emotions, and the feminine is actually dealing with a much more masculine kind of energy at the moment, of like a little bit heavier emotions. Interesting. Yep, so we're going to end it there. I'll just see if there's one last message, but we're going to end it pretty soon. We'll just round it up. And okay, so ask yourself, where are you not being open to receive? what is holding you back from being open to receive. That's the next thing that you need to go into and clear it out. And I feel like it's to do with it's family wounding. It's some pain around family wounding and allowing people in to your space. So there's some deep inner work that needs to be done around that in particular. That's the one main thing that they want us to work on at the moment, and also being like open and listening. So listening to our guides, to ourselves, to those around us, and like believing people, trusting in people, but also using our discernment. All those things that just keep plowing through those blocks. But there's some family wounding that needs to be cleared at the moment. It feels like it's to do with the immediate family. It could be grandparents or initial family or grandparents. Some healing to do around. And it's to do with like allowing people into your space. Okay. So where or how are you not allowing people into your space and into your heart? Because it's getting too scary for you to accept that there might be someone coming in for you very soon, and you're wanting to keep as far away as possible because you're not used to that energy of like having someone close to you, so it's time to open up to receive. That's the last message there. Open up your heart to receive. There will be a transition at the moment. It's just more about us. We're still transmuting that darker energy. We're still facing our fears. We're still clearing out the closet kind of thing. But it is. We are working through it, and we are on the other side now. So for a long time, like maybe we were just at the start of that healing process as like, things were quite intense for a while, but we are on the other side of that darkness, that shadow period at this current time. So it will be pretty over soon, but I just feel like there's going to be communication fairly soon that's going to open up the connection. Yeah, open up the connection, but ladies, you have to be ready to receive, because you're calling in this connection, you're wanting this connection, but truth be told, like, not necessarily ready for it, out of fear of like being hurt or allowing someone into your heart again. So you just need to work on that block, and again, it's deep healing stuff that's coming up for you at the moment, and it's just trusting within yourself, trusting in the divine, that everything's happening in the right way, and not necessarily like try not to look at everything from a dark perspective. Like, look at it from the light perspective. Although things may seem scary, it doesn't mean that they're wrong, or it doesn't mean that you can't get through it. You just keep on that pure side. You don't want to be consumed by negativity at this current time. Make sure you keep your energy nice and light and open, and just keep doing the work, and know that everything will be okay. And go pick yourself some flowers. Don't know why, but yeah. Spend some time with the earth, collecting, regathering, and healing, and re-energizing, and opening up, allowing yourself to open up. So go sit outside in the beautiful sun and do some meditation. Open up to spirit. Spread yourself in love, in light, and call in your guides and call in your angels, and receive. Open to receive. And you're giving through that energetic. You're allowing that by sitting down on the earth. You're allowing for that energy to flow in through you and out you, back through into the earth, and coming back up and recharging and regenerating. And this rebirth, this growth is coming in a massive way. But you have to take steps towards this growth, and you will get there in the end. Yeah, divine feminine. Transformation. We're going through a massive transformation at the moment, so not to be too impatient. don't kick your shit up and walk away. Like, just and I say that, like, sometimes walking away means just focusing on yourself at this time. I know I did a reading that was walking away the other day, and then I didn't want to do the reading on union because I didn't feel that it was the right time for me to do that, so I left it. And but yeah, it's enough. It's time to face your stuff and work through it, and just work with your emotions. Work on tuning into your emotions and allowing yourself to really like contemplate things and work through things, and be open to the universe, the gifts, the universal gifts, and receiving and giving back, and staying in a place of love and being receptive. You're giving back. So um, stay true to yourself, stay strong in yourself, stay true to yourself, and don't let others' words confront you or like throw you off track. Listen to what they're saying, understand what they're saying, allow yourself to grow from conversations, from information that comes your way. But don't use your discernment and what sits with you and what doesn't. Okay, so on that note, my dog's decided that it's finished. And if you'd like a reading from me, info@carlasreadings.com.au or www.carlasreadings.com.au for a twin flame reading, see where you're at in the journey, or a normal reading or a healing, whatever it is that you're after. And you want to get in contact, or let me know, and have a good weekend. Bye.